Teo, beloved, did you ever make fun of a burn victim in an elevator back in the day? Some stern fanboys have brought that up, and I think it's BS. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. It's Tuesdays at Gebhards in the heart of New York. It's I don't know. You could feel it on the streets of New York. Everyone's just walking around. They're miserable. They're in the middle of Hanukkah, I think. At least the Hanukkah people, they're going to be done with everything within a day or two, and then we got to run around with our heads chopped off. We got to shop for Christmas. Look at these people. They're just looking down the sidewalk like, I don't know what to get my boyfriend this year. The streets are a little bare right now. I don't know. Are the Jews opening up presents? I'm going to learn all about Hanukkah in a minute or two. Trust me. Where's Matt Gebhards, a.k.a. Judd Nelson? Matt's not here. Matt is sick. Matt's feeling crappy. Matt texted me at 4:54 in the morning to say, I don't know what the hell this is, but this sucks. So he bailed. So instead, I got Ron the waiter. Come on over here, Ron the waiter. And he brought some wacky wig. I don't know. He said something like, I don't know. What did you say? If we make $100 in super chats, you'll put on the wacky wig or something? I have a crazy wig. You got a crazy wig. All right. Wig. But thanks for asking, Craig. Matt hopefully will be back next week, but he is very under the weather. He's like, I'm running myself thin. He owns 2 beer joints, so he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I think it's getting the best of him. David's Parmcast, how are you? Also, I think because Matt's got an almost 2-year-old, those kids are bringing home crap every single day, right? Germ factories.
At 2 years old, you always have snot coming down. Always.
How do you know?
Like a Saint Bernard.
How do you know? You're not a father. How do you know about this, Ron? Where are you hanging out during the day?
I have nieces and nephews.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's the go-to answer, by the way, for the
uncle has nieces and nephews.
That's the go-to answer when people question you on your hobbies.
I'll tell you what I do know.
Yes,
you're not allowed to. For Central Park, for example, you're not allowed to go inside a playground as a single adult. Man or woman, if you don't have a child in there, it's actually against the law. You can get arrested.
How would you know that?
Because my friend, it happened to my friend.
What are you doing? Shut your mouth, bro. Everyone bought that, you have nieces and nephews. Now you're blowing it by that. Who looks up those rules?
My friend said he got asked by the police. He's like, no, you have to leave.
Oh my, well, why was he in there?
He was just hanging out. He was just chilling.
Oh, he was just chilling in a playground. That's normal. No one can afford a shop. Isn't that the truth, Ron? Are you in the middle of Hanukkah? You're like Jewish
tonight at sundown. Tonight's going to be day 6.
Day 6? So you guys are almost done?
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
That's it. Couple more days of presents. The last day, the 8th day. That's the big present. That's the big one.
Wait, 8 crazy nights, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write like a movie or a song or both. A movie, a song, or both. A movie or a song or both. What do you get for Hanukkah, Ron? Being a single dude in New York living with a gay guy. What did you get for Hanukkah?
He gave me.
Here we go.
No. Oh, he gave me. He really did. He gave me. No, he did. He gave me these knee-high, knee-high. You know what an ugly Christmas sweater is?
Sure.
He literally gave me ugly Hanukkah socks, knee-high Hanukkah socks, where they have little rubber things on the bottom,
right?
So you don't slip.
Does he want you to wear them when you bend over to get the remote?
He says, I'm only allowed to wear them and nothing else on. He goes, that's how the outfit's supposed to be.
Why would he give you ugly socks? Is that a Jewish thing?
And then for some reason, he said my matzo balls were actually mistletoes.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Why the ugly socks, though? Is it a tradition? Is it a
No, I don't know.
Do they breathe? Are they soft? Because if my socks aren't soft, I get miserable and I get athlete's foot immediately.
No, these are very soft.
All right.
These socks are the miracle of light.
What the hell does that mean?
Well,
Are
that's
you
what
throwing
Hanukkah is.
you're throwing some Jewish stuff at me?
Sorry, I apologize.
What's the miracle of light? What's the miracle?
That's what Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah.
Well,
they only had oil for 1 day, and the oil lasted 8 days.
But you know that's not true, right?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, Jesus walked on water. Why not?
Look, man, let's be honest. You know, we grabbed the holiday with the Christmas thing, and then all these other religions are like, well, why should they have all the fun?
That's
Something happened around that time for our religion. What about that time with the light?
I'll tell you what we stole from Christmas.
Everything?
Well, there never used to be a thing called a Hanukkah bush. That is straight up to compete with the Christians, to compete with the Christmas.
By the way, I can say this stuff because I got a couple Jews in my family.
Really?
Yes.
Like in you, or you married?
I share blood with a couple people in my family that are also Jewish. You figure it out.
Blood. You got the chosen.
And they they said,
that's
you know
why
what?
You're a very successful man.
Well, they got Christmas and they got the Hanukkah. They got the Christmas and the Hanukkah. Guess what's in their house? A Christmas tree every single year. Right. But they're half Jewish and half whatever we are.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Milton Miranda? How are you? Feel better, Matt. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this because I'm like, I don't want to do this with Rod.
If I had a nickel for that phrase, shit, you know, when I wouldn't need a job.
When I envisioned the Opie and Ron show, I wasn't envisioning this Opie and Ron.
Oh, look at this.
No offense, Ron, but there's another Ron out there I would much rather do this with than you.
Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy? Nah, he was on our show once. He was
really?
All right.
The porn guy?
Yeah, dude, he was all right. Hi, GH and Squad. What's up, Greg Buell? No, I'm talking about Ron Bennington. If I was going to be doing an Opie and Ron show, it wouldn't be Opie and Ron, the waiter.
It's what everybody wants.
Wait, so you got one lousy present for Hanukkah and it was stupid, ugly, itchy socks?
I never said they were itchy. They're very comfortable. And
what color are they?
Blue.
Blue socks, never soft.
Really?
Blue socks, always itchy. Black socks, very itchy. White socks, soft as could be.
If you want to develop athlete's foot and you want your toes to smell like cheese, do yourself a favor, wear black socks.
Yes, 100%.
Gross.
When I have to wear dress socks once every decade,
yeah.
By the time I get home and take the socks off, I got full-blown athlete's foot.
Gross.
Because they don't breathe or something. We did the Artie Lang. It's Artie Lang. All right. Artie Lang without the...
Who, are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say Artie Lang without the... And I know you're thinking I was going to say humor. No, you're funny, Ron. Without the crooked nose. See, you got to think... you got to have more confidence in yourself, Ron. XM202 Afro, good afternoon, Opie and Brew Crew. This is the Brew Crew.
Nice.
So, did you get your gay roommate anything for Hanukkah?
No, but no. I mean, now I have to get him something for Christmas because he got me something for Hanukkah.
Oh wait, he's a Christmas guy?
Well, he's Jewish. I mean, I'm sorry, he's Christian.
Oh,
but you know what? I should have taken pictures. He's like super Christmas. Right now, my apartment looks like the North Pole. There are I wish I took pictures. I'm not exaggerating. He has like one display of like an ice skating rink with the figurines. Like he probably has 50, 60 Santa figurines. Next time I'll take pictures and I'm going to send it to you.
All right.
And you can do what you want with it.
So Ron has a Professor Irwin Corey comedic vibe to him. Do you know who Professor Irwin Corey is?
No.
He's an old school comic. I think he had wild hair, right, Bob? I think. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No, please. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah. But yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
Teo, beloved, did you ever make fun of a burn victim in an elevator back in the day? Some stern fanboys have brought that up, and I think it's BS. I have no idea. I would say that's not me. Why are you doing this? But thanks for the $5. Huh?
Not ringing a bell.
No, not at all. No. I did some crazy ass things as part of the Opie and Anthony show, but I have no recollection of ever. No. Why would I do that? No. And some of the things I did that were outrageous was because there was a mic in front of me, and I didn't think when a mic is on, I don't think it's real life. So no, my answer is no.
And also, you're a different
Why would
age.
I do that? Huh?
You're also a different age back then too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would love to talk to the person that said I did that. I would love to know the details on that. Are you just trying to start something? Is this some inside thing that I fell for? I have no idea. But we did make $5, $95 to go, and you put on the wacky.
Crazy. I got it's crazy.
So how's your holiday season going, though, Ron?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a really big holiday guy. You know what I mean?
And you lost your job, and now you got to wander around and try to find another job.
So how's my holiday going?
Maybe you can like wrap presents at the mall. They're always looking.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll like work in one of those Santa villages selling like scented candles.
You could be like a Santa Claus, I think. I think you'd be a good Santa Claus. Is that you?
So this is me.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me do it properly.
So that's me playing Santa at the Bohemian Beer Garden Christmas party, and I'm the only Jew there. The Jew played Santa. By the way, I was a big hit. Look at me. Look at that. Perfect.
All right, very nice. I never played Santa Claus. That's like weird. God, you do a lot of stuff that involves the attraction of kids.
There were kids sitting on my lap, man. Honestly.
All right, stop. Jesus. You put the video out years ago, half a Hulk face. First of all, he's not a burn victim, you weirdo. And second of all, half a Hulk face really, really likes me. His name is Scott. He's a really, really good dude. All right, now at least you got some details. He was part of the Opie and Anthony show, and what we used to do was he had no problem with us talking about his half a Hulk face, because half his face was normal, and then the other half had tumors that were growing completely out of control. Completely out of control.
Like, do you look like the Elephant Man?
I mean, it was not good. It was not good.
But they weren't cancerous, so he's still alive.
No, but he had to have operations all the time to try to knock him down. It was a really tough way to go through life. So he came on our show to talk about the struggle, but then he also had a sense of humor. And he had no problem if we had a little fun with his condition. So I would bring him on the elevator. All right, I'm with you now. If you give me enough details, I'm with you. We brought him on the elevator to shock people. And boy, were they shocked. There you go. That's what he looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
that's the real deal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, why can't I find...
It seems like the good half is like he's handsome.
Yeah, and over the years he got a lot of decent operations and stuff. To be honest with you, and he's kept in touch. I haven't heard from him in a little bit, but
it's like Phantom of the Opera. Like the good side's good. I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's solid. He got married. He's very happy with his life.
I mean, look at that chin.
So
like a Hollywood chin.
So no, he was in on that. We would bring him in the elevator and get people's reaction. And there you go. So all right, we got to the bottom of that, but he wasn't a burn victim or anything like that. God no.
It's like that game Telephone.
Yes. What's that guy? Who's the guy with Opie? This is Ron the waiter. He's been doing a lot of these Tuesdays at Gebhards.
Hello.
He lives with a gay guy.
It's true.
He's a Jew. We met him at Pete's Tavern. Me and Carl, when we were doing surprise pop-up shows. He just lost his job at the beer garden because the season is over.
Yeah.
And he's an actor, stand-up comedian. Yeah. What else? What else describes Ron the waiter?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
I like long walks on the beach.
Where are you going for the holidays? Anywhere? It's weird. It's weird to talk to a Jewish person because like we have it all set up. We don't even acknowledge Hanukkah. My kids are still in school. They have another week or so, and then the holiday season begins, and then it's Christmas, then it moves into New Year's, and we go down to Philly for Christmas, and then we do New Year's at the ocean. Like you're in the middle of your holiday, and no one cares.
No one gives a shit.
No one cares.
No one gives a shit about dear old Ronnie and his Hanukkah.
Are you going to go see your mom at Cape Cod?
No. But I did speak to my mother for the first time in 2 years to let her know my father's sister died.
Well, when the hell were you going to tell me this?
Oh, I'm telling you now.
All right. So Ron the waiter, let me set this up. Yeah. So besides Ron being, are you gay? No. Okay, but you're willing to learn or something?
No.
Oh, are you? Is it a part-time hobby?
No, never. I'll be gay for a role. Like Brokeback Mountain, I would do it. I'm an actor, but
like, when you go to like Europe, right?
Never been.
You're not officially a European. You come back to America. So are you one of those guys when it comes to that stuff?
Oh, you mean only in Europe?
Well, you're taking a taste, but you're still like an American.
I don't think so, because in Europe they're not circumcised. I don't like it.
All right. Also, Ron, for the people that don't know, his dad was part of the Jewish mafia in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
He had no legs because of diabetes, right?
Yep.
And his mom is a lesbian who lives in
Bull Dyke lesbian who lives in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Right. This is all true.
With her partner, Mary Kennedy, who's a third-generation Kennedy, buck teeth and everything.
Wait, a real Kennedy?
Yes, my mother
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told you before. My mother is with a woman named Mary Kennedy. She's 100% a third-generation Kennedy, and she got shunned from the family because she's a lesbian.
Wait, but I thought the Kennedys, they lean like towards having an open mind.
Not
but
then.
the Catholic thing.
Not back then.
And they used to hide the funny ones.
And by the way, like
they hid the funny ones. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They hid a funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Which is so effing cruel.
The daughter was like the daughter. Right?
Yeah, they put her in a home.
Yeah.
Wow, they're evil people. I thought the Kennedys were like they cared about the people.
I'll tell you, like
they care about the people as long as you're not funny or gay.
She told me that they made it clear that they didn't want it well known that she was a lesbian because they were concerned about their political careers.
Okay.
And she is super smart. I mean, like, I don't know if that's a Kennedy trait. Wait, Jesus, she's smart. She really is smart.
Why didn't I pick up on this? So your mom's a lesbian, and her.
When I was 7 years
old. Is it her wife?
What do you mean?
Are they married?
They're not married, but because my mother's old school, I've said, if you get married, you can get a lot of tax breaks, but they don't want to do it. But my mother's been with the same woman since when I was 7 years old. She ran off with Mary Kennedy, and they're still together
to this day.
To this day.
But I didn't. You used to say, you told me Mary Kennedy a million times, but I didn't think it was that Kennedy family.
She is literally a third generation Kennedy. Like, she really does have the buck teeth. She looks like Teddy Kennedy. She does. She does. She looks like Ted Kennedy. Like that's how gross she is.
Oh my God, is she a nice lady at least?
She doesn't like men.
She doesn't like men at all.
She's a lesbian who does not like men. Yeah, she's not a fan of me. Like,
you think the buck teeth are a plus or a minus in a lesbian relationship? What would you say, Ron the waiter?
I would say buck teeth is a plus when you're going down on the beaver. Yeah, honestly.
All right, you brought that all together.
Yeah.
Do this a little bit.
Yeah, look at that.
Do this. You got to go fast, though.
I know. I don't want to get your keyboard wet.
All right. So, wait. You got to bring me through the Kennedy timeline. So, your mom, lesbian with Mary Kennedy.
Yep.
How is she related to the main ones? Is it the Ted Kennedy line? Is it the the Robert Kennedy? Is it John? Do you know?
It's through Teddy. I know it's through Teddy. I think she's like a fucking first cousin. Like she's like a first cousin, and they literally.
But who's like her parents?
I have to ask my mother.
All right.
I literally actually spoke to my mother today. So I called my mother because my father's sister. It's kind of a sad story. My father's sister, Auntie Lois. She was 81 years old. She wasn't doing well physically.
Okay.
She was in and out of like the hospital because she would fall.
Okay.
Then she'd have to go to physical therapy. So she's spending a lot of time by herself.
All right.
She's, in one of those assisted living.
Yeah.
Where maybe someone comes and there's like a nurse that comes in for a couple hours to help her.
Yeah.
So.
Do they move her around to the other corridor yet?
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know about assisted living places.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
well, all of a sudden, the assisted living is all cool, and you're playing bingo and stuff, and you're listening to like guys like imitate Frank Sinatra, and it's movie night, and everything's great, and you're having little get-togethers and whatnot, and then you fall once, and then they take you out of your lovely room, and they move you to another section of the assisted living place, and you never return, Ron. You never return.
I don't know if assisted living is the right term. She had her own apartment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there would be
living.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So,
no, what happens with assisted living places is they got assisted living where it's like, okay, you need a little help, and they come and see you, and they make sure you're good, make sure you didn't shit yourself, whatever. Sometimes maybe they'll help you get into a shower or whatever.
Yes.
But for the most part, you're good. You're going on day trips. You're playing bingo.
Exactly.
You're going to movie night. You're making out with some of the residents, passing STDs around.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you fall or something, and it's over, Johnny, and they take you down the hall where the lighting isn't as good, and it's around a corner, and you can hear the screams from far away. I don't know why I know this. And then that's where it gets said. All that stuff you were doing as an assisted living person is now long gone.
When you lose your physical mobility, that's maybe the most devastating effect, because her mental capacity.
Well, that and your multi-million-dollar job, but whatever floats your boat there, Ron the waiter.
So she fell once, and she didn't have a life alert. And she was there for like 12 hours on the floor until the woman came. Then they got her a life alert.
Right.
Then she fell again, and she hurt herself. Then she's in the hospital.
Oh my God! What would you do if you fell and you know you're going to be on the floor for 12 hours? What would you do?
Yeah, it's scary.
No, but now you accept it. You're like, all right, someone's going to come around eventually and do a wellness check. What do you do for the 12 hours?
I don't know.
For real, what do you do?
Hopefully you can get the TV on.
Do you start counting? Do you start trying to move somewhere else?
I think she says she tried to sleep. You know what I mean? She just tried to pass the hours away by sleeping.
Well, I think that would be the number one thing.
Yeah.
See, that's what I would love to. I would love to have that on Family Feud.
What's that?
The top 10 things you do when you fall and you have to be on the floor for 12 hours. Too dark? You want to go darker? So how did it go with your mom talking to her for the first time?
But I told her, I said, hey, listen, Ma, I got some bad news. They found her. So this is Thanksgiving morning.
Oh, damn.
This is Thanksgiving morning, and the whole healthcare aide came in the morning to help her get ready for Thanksgiving to go to her daughter's house.
Oh, my God. And then she fell?
No, they found her dead in bed. Just dead in bed. Like when the home healthcare aide finally showed up, she was already dead in bed.
Dressed up for Thanksgiving?
No. Like the home healthcare aide came to dress her, and she was under the covers, dead, with an empty pill bottle beside her. So
this ain't fun anymore.
So we think she.
Well, of course.
We think she just ended it on Thanksgiving.
Ah, man, that took a terrible turn.
You wanted to go dark?
Could someone give me $10? I did say, do you want to go darker? I didn't want to go that dark.
So we think she did that.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. Too late.
We think she did that because, I mean, her blood pressure was perfect.
Right.
Her mental capacity, like if you spoke to her on the phone, it would sound like she's 45 years old.
Right.
No deterioration with her speech. Sharp as a tack.
She got depressed around the holidays.
Yeah,
Ron.
and we think she took a bottle. They said they found an empty bottle of pills. There's a lot of pills on the nightstand, but there was one bottle empty right beside her.
Oh my! I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I said to her daughter Tova, I said, so like, what happens now? Is there an autopsy? She
right.
Said, only if you request it. And I said, so do you want to know? And she says, no, I don't want to know.
Wow.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Don't you feel better about yourself now?
Why don't you do it properly?
Because I feel like we're gonna hit glass.
Move your hip into it. You gotta do the hip.
Oy.
And you gotta make sure the glass is on the camera. There you go. Wow, that's just a terrible story. That was your dad's sister?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I don't have a joke for that. I hope you don't mind. I don't have a joke for that.
No. Believe me, she's in a better place.
How do you know? I hate when they say she's in really a better place than like living.
Well,
what do you believe when you die there, Ron the waiter?
Oh, I don't think we die.
Oh, damn! What do you think happens?
No, I mean the soul is eternal.
Is this a religious belief or is this like a spiritual
belief? Not religious.
Belief?
This is spiritual. Like for sure, your energy, your soul lives forever.
Well, isn't it true we can't kill energy, and we all have some energy in us?
Well, I think we're the universe, and the universe is inside us. We are the universe in the physical form.
Are we stardust?
Well, everything is Stardust.
This is a true story. I hate when I have to say this is a true story, but it really is a true story. But then you feel like you have to say it's a true story because what you're about to say, people aren't going to believe. But I'm telling you, this is a true story.
Okay.
Speaking of like the universe and stuff, I was at the museum over the weekend and I had in my hands, it was on a thing, but you could touch it. It was a meteor that they said is older than Earth itself, and it's now in a museum.
Yeah.
And everybody's touching it. I'm touching something older than Earth. That's badass, right?
Yeah.
So fast forward, I'll tell the short version of the story. We were moving on to like looking at, I don't know, the Neanderthal skeletons or something. And I turned back, back towards where we just came. And there was a guy wiping a booger on the meteor.
Nice.
And someone this morning, and I don't blame them, they go, is this a bit? I'm telling you, it's not a bit. Whatever was on his hand, I'm assuming it's a booger because as soon as you go like this, I think it's a booger. You're
wiping it.
Yeah. Maybe it was something else, to be fair, but because I didn't see the actual pic, but he was definitely really making sure he got something off his finger, and it was on the meteor that was older than Earth itself.
So he had organic material on an ancient rock.
Yeah.
There's a sci-fi movie right there.
Oh, yeah. You know what blows my mind there, Ron the waiter? There was another thing in there, and they're like, it was like this big, and they're like, try to lift it. I'm like, this is a piece of cake. I work out to this day, and you can't lift it. But it's only this big. I don't get where something is only this big and you can't lift it because of the density thing. That blows my mind. All right, to you, Ron.
What was that metal? Was it a metal?
I don't like reading all the stuff when I go to a museum.
You don't like to read?
Well, the meteor thing, because it was in bigger letters, basically.
Yeah.
This is older than Earth itself or something. I'm like, okay, I can read that. But when it's like where you're sitting there like, and then there's words you've never seen in your life. I'm like, I can't do all this reading. I paid you. Why do I have to now read? Right?
Right.
Love it when you could have fun with your buddies, Hope. Thanks for the stream. Trevor said, he's not my buddy. He's not my buddy. We're just getting to know each other. You know what? You might crack my top 100 soon, though.
Soon? All right.
Top 100's not bad. I've lived a long life.
All right. I mean,
Matt's number 7 right now.
Oh, I thought he was 8.
No, he moved up one. See, you're behind. He moved up one because we did a day trip where we saw a lot of dudes. And because we did a day trip with a lot of dudes, I moved him up to 7th place. He's in 7th.
So if I want to move up, I need to do a day trip with dudes with you. Fire Island, let's go.
That will get you to number 2.
Let me break into the hundreds.
Ron the waiter is desperate to go to the next life. You are, right?
I tried.
He almost died. Ron almost died. That's no big deal. So you don't think? I think when you die, I think something moves on. But it's in a way where you're like, man, really? Like you're just energy in a puddle somewhere.
No, I think
you think your essence moves on.
No, I think once you move from the physical state, you are immediately looking at what you just did. You're looking at your timeline on Earth. That's what I think. And you're going over it, learning.
You know, when my dad died, they said, he's still watching over you. And I was single at the time, Ron. I'm like, can he maybe not watch over me on Fridays, Saturdays, Wednesdays, Thursday afternoon? Can I give him a schedule when not to look after me? Right. As soon as someone says that to you, like, really? He's still, I hope he has a good sense. I hope he has a good sense of humor.
No, I do not want my grandmother seeing the things I'm doing.
No. You want another beer?
I think I'm all right.
Oh, so you want to end this?
I'll get one more.
You don't have to.
I don't want to get too tipsy.
Are you panicking on me?
No.
You're doing great, Ron.
No, I feel good.
You're doing great.
Yes.
What do the Jews believe for real when you die?
So in Judaism, there is no hell. Hell doesn't exist. That's a modern Christian concept. In Judaism,
But isn't Earth hell?
it's hell and heaven.
New York City certainly is hell, huh? Right, Ron?
100%.
Okay.
You want hell in New York City? Go ride the subway.
Oh, damn.
Hell is going to come to you.
Oh, damn. All right.
So in Judaism, there is no hell. So depending on how you lived your life, it's how close you are to the source, how close you are to God's light.
Okay.
So if you didn't live a good life, you're on the periphery and you're never able to have contact with the light. And that is considered hell in Judaism.
I don't know.
That's what they say.
I think if you live a life, you're in God's hands no matter what you did with your life. And how many religions you think are important on earth?
Aren't they all important to that person? I don't know.
I think
that sounded like a trick question.
I think the stupidest thing about religion is thinking that your religion is the one and everybody else's religion is
the amount of death,
no bueno.
The amount of death, destruction, and wars
over religion, right?
Based on religion. The Crusades.
Mm-hmm. The Crusades, yeah. You know. I think they know that there are aliens. And I think they also carbon date some of the spaceships and whatnot. And they go, oh, my God. They have no concept how long these people have been living. And they don't want to tell the people of the world because it would collapse religious institutions. And then we'd just all be on the street just going crazy. And that's
cannibalism.
And that's why I think they're holding back the info about the UFOs and the aliens. I really believe that. Because if you collapse the religious structures of the world, oh, boy, then it's like game on then it's GTA for everybody, right?
No, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the Muslims say, "Oh, no more jihad."
Well, yeah, that would be nice. But when you realize that Earth is not even a speck of dust in the entire universe, then you realize, what are we doing? This is so stupid that we don't get along on this tiny, tiny little thing in the middle of the universe.
I know it was all over the internet, social media. Remember in Mexico, just recently, they had those two mummified aliens.
Yeah,
and
that was bullshit.
You think that's bullshit?
Yeah,
because it's from the Mexican government, and independent scientists carbon dated it and said this is not from here.
But it went away fast. So why
it did go away fast?
Why did it go away fast? And why didn't
Wait a minute? Why did it go away fast?
And why didn't they let our American scientists go down there to study it themselves?
But why did it go away fast? Maybe it got
because they realized it was BS. I think,
or it's true, and maybe they don't want to scare people.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they called up TikTok and they said, TikTok, get me a trend immediately. They're on to us and the alien thing. We got to distract these people.
And didn't Congress just have congressional hearings behind closed doors? Behind closed doors about UFOs?
I guess. What was that about?
All these Navy pilots.
Yeah.
Witnessing all these anomalies.
One of us has to go for beers.
I'm going to go.
Why you? You don't want to deal with these people?
Don't leave me alone with these people. Don't fucking leave me alone.
Do you know what I'm drinking? Just fill this. Adam knows.
No, keep that. I'll finish it. I'll get two more. He knows what you're drinking.
Dude, I got to drive tonight. Don't put
That's exactly what you have to do.
but don't put anything in it. Don't roofie me or anything.
You don't want me to build Cosby you?
No, I got to drive. I got to drive tonight.
If I Bill Cosby you, I would give you a cappuccino.
I know. I got the cappuccino. Ron, I got the cappuccino reference. Oh, hi, Ron, the waiter. How are you?
Special delivery.
When did you get here? Thank you, Ron.
My pleasure.
Ron, you're not going to be wearing the wacky wig.
No?
Mm-mm.
Not enough money?
I said we have to get 100, and then you put the wacky wig on.
They're lost. It's wild. It's wild.
It's Ron taking a dump. Yeah.
Does it look like I'm taking a dump?
Wait, who's this? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Are you expecting somebody?
I don't know. Somebody's like showing me their phone.
Yeah. Does he? Oh, maybe he thinks you're somebody else.
Wait, who the fuck is this?
Let me.
Trevor Myers.
Trevor, what's up, buddy?
Just wanted to stop by.
100%. Go get a beer. I swear to God, you look like Kevin Brennan. I was like, wait a minute. Kevin's doing his live stream. All right, there. This guy's a huge supporter of what I do.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Go get a beer, Trevor.
All right. When he comes up, I'm going to warm the seat for him.
No, it doesn't mean he knows how to do this.
Oh, you don't want him to sit here?
He's just a fan, and he's part of my private Facebook group, and he's stopping by to say hi.
He was so enthusiastic when he walked by and saw you.
So what were you saying about sharing a room with a dude? Where were you with that story?
So, listen, this is the deal. So we both just got flooded.
We both like.
We both like taking bubble baths.
Wait, do you really?
No.
I love bubble.
Not together.
Yeah, but I love baths.
Oh, no, baths are enjoyable.
Cheers on baths.
Baths are enjoyable.
I know as a guy, you're not supposed to drink fruity drinks and you're not supposed to take a bath, but I have no problem telling you I love soaking in the bath. And every once in a while, I get a bath bomb.
I feel like.
Do you go bath bomb?
I feel like you have a very nice bathtub.
It's all right.
Like, how many people can fit in it?
Like one.
No.
I got a bad back, so a lot of times I pull my back trying to.
You don't have one of those tubs with like the jacuzzi, like this water jet?
Oh, I hate jacuzzis.
Really?
I hate jets. I hate the team. I hate the.
I was gonna say that.
I hate all jets. Holy shit, Trevor! Jesus
say
Christ!
Hi. Yeah.
Get on camera for a sec, or you don't want to. You don't have
I
to.
get on camera and say hi. That's all.
That's
Hi, how are you?
that's
Good. We're on the waiter.
Yeah. Oh.
Trevor. Where are you from?
Right now, Indiana.
Wait, and you're in New York?
Yeah. Just here for a meeting, and I.
Oh,
Holy
really?
shit!
Yeah.
Wow. It's
So
not like
I'll stop by.
we think like you live around the corner. Oh wow, you're
No,
visiting.
and Trevor's.
Wow.
You're. You know what? I want to for real clink again and thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
This guy's a huge supporter of what I do. Wait, you're in Indiana. And you came to town for a meeting.
Yeah.
What do you
Just
do?
have to line up on Tuesday.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm retired, but I came for a meeting, just a board meeting. So, yeah.
Oh, you're
That's
a board member.
Yes.
Damn it! I want to get into that, dude. That's the business we got to get into.
So what did you do to be a board
Yeah.
member?
Can you
Well,
say
I used to be in the manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
robots?
No.
No?
Parts. Auto parts.
Auto parts. That's a good living. All right.
It was, but I'm retired. So.
Here, get over here for a second.
Dude, sit down for a
Ron,
second.
don't leave me.
I'm gonna sit down.
Ron!
I don't want to calm down the high energy banner.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, we
I
were
mean, meteors and assisted living. And
the meteors with the with the the guy leaving his booger on the meteor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you heard all that. All right.
I was watching.
Where'd you get a hotel?
About 46th Street.
Ah,
Yeah.
Trevor, you don't listen to me. Why would you go there? Times
It's
Square.
close to where I'm going.
All right, fair enough. Times
Close.
Square, basically, right?
Yeah, it's off. It's a couple blocks.
Go down to where should you go, Ron?
Are you looking for a little fun?
No.
Oh, all right. I'm saying, like, I can make I know where the girls go. You know what I mean? You're looking for a little tickle pickle.
No.
All right, I'm just saying, a lot of people from the Midwest when they come here. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh my God!
Don't tell Pastor.
Ron,
You know what I mean?
Ron,
You look like a
Jesus.
deacon. You look like a deacon in the church. Because those guys are.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not drinking, so
See, Colin White, when you walk by this window, I'm like, what is Kevin Brennan doing here? Because with the hat on, especially, I got
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
confused. But
Okay.
all right, so you're in Times Square. Where are you going to dinner tonight?
I don't know.
What's your flavor?
Seafood, something like.
Dude, you're such a huge supporter. If I wasn't leaving, I got to drive tonight for real. I would just fucking take you to dinner. This guy's cool as shit.
Well, I appreciate it.
Every
When are you
day
leaving?
every day he does this, just a few bucks every
Right.
day. Doesn't
Yeah.
want any attention.
Yeah.
What's your flavor?
Seafood, something not in the steaks.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, so this.
All right,
is
Ron, you
one
take
trip.
him out. You should take him out tonight, Ron. He should go. You should go Greek.
Greek's great.
There's a couple Greek restaurants. Where's the one, man?
Are you saying seafood because where you're from is like a landlocked state? Like, is that why you
I
want
like
to
seafood? No.
Oh, you eat it regularly.
I
Dude,
try to keep it
people
light.
people eat seafood all over the country. They don't have to be in Maine to enjoy seafood, Ron.
True.
Right?
Okay.
Give him
Yeah.
a restaurant. Red Lobster, maybe. You look like a Red Lobster guy. No, I'm kidding.
Can I tell you something?
I'm kidding.
Can I tell you something?
No.
'Cause you're in
Yeah.
the Times Square area.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Italian food? You like
Italian, yeah.
So there's a place in Times Square.
Speak up. I think I know which one you're going to say.
You ever heard of Olive Garden?
They got endless bread there.
Yeah, I'm saying it's right there, bro.
Salad and everything. Yeah.
The Olive Garden.
These guys are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the. I'll know after I turn this off. But there is a great Greek restaurant. It's across the street from Circus. If someone could help me out,
Are you talking about in the Times Square area?
more or less, it's close enough, but it's more like east of Times Square. I'll get the name, but seriously, their food is unbelievable. You know, it's one of those places they go get up and look at your fish. I'm like, I don't want to get up. I'm sitting. I'm all nice. I got a cocktail. Why do I have to get up now? Well, we want you to pick out your fish, and then you pick one out, and they switch it, right? They don't actually cook that one. Of course not. Ron goes Greek. Ron, you go Greek?
I love Greek food.
I like Greek food.
Well, I used to live on the Mediterranean, so it's
What?
Where?
Well, I used to live in Israel,
Okay.
so it's
Wait, you lived in Israel?
yeah.
Wow.
So the Israeli diet is a Mediterranean diet. The
I'm all
Greek
I
diet
like
is a
Mediterranean,
Mediterranean diet.
yeah.
It's literally the same food. It's cheeses, fruits, vegetables,
Don't say olives.
fish,
Don't say olives.
Olives.
Olive
hummus.
Do they have olives?
I fucking love all.
I hate olives. You go to
Really?
well
Oh my
because
God,
I went on
love
I went on a cruise.
It's
with
my
Greek guy.
favorite thing on pizza.
Yeah, but I went on a black olives.
Green.
All right, good, because black olives
No,
stink.
green olives on pizza is good.
Yeah, because you
It
get a
is
nice
good.
salty treat.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the olives, but when you go to Greece, you go to Athens, you go to the Greek islands, you want to tell them to knock it off. There's olives in everything. We were at one restaurant and they said they had some kind of olive ice cream. I'm like, enough with the olives. Great Greek restaurant, Homos, Ron's favorite place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever.
You're supposed to eat olives and get engaged with when you go to Greece. I had a girl who was convinced I was going to ask her to marry me when we were in Athens at what's the ruins on the top of the hill?
The Acropolis?
It's the Acropolis or the Parthenon.
Yeah.
I get the two confused.
Yeah.
I think the Acropolis is where Yanni played once, and then the other thing, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
But based everything off Yanni.
And then we went up there, and then we're walking down the hill. I just saw, I think, one of the wonders of the old world, and she's crying her eyes out because she thought I was going to ask her to marry her at the top of the fucking hill with the ruins. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't even talk unless we're in Athens. This is the first time I've talked to you in 2 years. Oh my God, it ruined everything. Because I'm like an idiot walking down the hill like, hey, that was pretty
You
cool.
were at the ruins and you ruined everything.
I was like, this is pretty fucking cool, you know? And I look at her and she's bawling.
Thinking you're going to ask her to
I'm
marry.
like, oh my God. And then because I'm a stupid guy, you know, I said, hey, you want to go back to the top of the hill? This is more of an exaggeration than not. But I almost went to the top of the hill just so she would stop crying. Cheers.
Well, it sounds like you put up a lot. She was probably very pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't get it because you don't like girls. So you know.
I do like girls.
I don't really see that with you.
Didn't I tell you my story? Didn't
All right.
I tell you my story from last week or last time?
What was the story?
The NASCAR story.
Yeah, but that was with a guy. The guy
For
NASCAR
2
you.
seconds. For 2 seconds.
For 2 all right, it's not if it was 2 seconds. I'm with you.
Oh, look who's here.
Dan, you made it. What's up,
Wow.
brother?
What's going on? How are you?
What's up, brother?
Good to see you again.
Good to
We were
see you,
gonna
buddy.
stop, but now that Dan is here,
Uh-oh.
a real star, all day and
Hey,
night.
what do you mean?
I asked him to come by because
Dude,
there's
super fan, flew in for 1 day from
way.
Indiana,
from Indiana.
came right up here to.
He didn't fly in for me.
But he
had a board meeting. He came to New York to pick up
Fair
a.
enough, though.
Yeah.
He came to New York to pick up a check for $1 million.
That's awesome.
And then he's staying in Times Square.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
We're gonna hook him up with
You
some
want
of
a
the
beer or
girls.
anything?
No, I'm good right now.
You're good?
Just hang out.
Oh, sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, Ron, Ron is running out of steam. So Dan, why don't you?
I'm just
Why
getting
don't-
going.
You
man.
got the TikTok back.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, dude, I was worried about that.
You know, I told my wife, I'm like, why am I even trying to get my TikTok back? I made 28 cents last month. Yeah, if you don't know, Ron told an insane orgy
That was a
story.
pretty wild story.
And the whole time I'm looking because I was on TikTok Live. I'm like, they hate this stuff, and of course I see my phone just go black. And then I try to sign into my account after this ended, and I was gone. And then I fought them for like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be honest, I told them who I was and what I've done with my career. Next thing you know, they not only gave me my account back after they said it's done. Final, you're not getting your account back. And I'm like, but I'm Opie from Opie, and I think you might remember it. Next thing you know, they gave me my account back and also said I did nothing wrong.
Ooh.
How stupid is that?
So
Nice.
your name still has power.
No, not really.
Yeah,
That time.
Nah,
absolutely.
You want a water or something, or
No, I'm fine right
you want
now.
a cranberry juice?
I asked. This is my friend Dan. I think we're becoming friends.
Yeah, I think we're friends.
You're definitely in the top 100. He's not. He's not because he has 800,000 followers, Ron. So he's in the top 100.
The wig. There you go.
No, dude, we didn't get the $100.
It's not going to happen anyways. I might as well do it, right? No,
We didn't get the $100.
they don't deserve it. Fuck them.
They don't deserve the wig, Ron.
Fair.
If they give us the 100, then they get the wig.
Yeah, that's right.
Why are you panicking and going for the wig?
I'm not panicking. I'm trying to fucking get the show along. I'm trying to keep this Vegas thing going.
So Dan, all day NYC on TikTok. Did he get any followers last week?
Yeah, I did pretty good. Yeah. I got I was under 700 last week, so I got above the 700K.
Nice.
I ended up going to the tree. The big events here is what really pushes you. So I did the tree lighting, went live over there.
Did you see Barry Manilow?
I couldn't see him, but I could hear him.
Okay.
Where I was, we were kind of like fenced in a little bit, but yeah, I did hear him. I was like, Barry Manilow's here? I was like, that's pretty wild.
He looks dead.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was
at
still
the tree
alive.
lighting? He was at the tree lighting?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he was.
He doesn't know he was there, but he was there.
So they had a Jewish guy at the tree lighting?
Oh, yeah. What's that about, Ron?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like that cross-pollination
They can't get
of
their own people.
holidays. I agree with you, Ron. We got
Cher was there too. Cher.
By the way, she looks good. Like, how old is she? Like 70?
77.
Dude, she looks good.
I looked it up.
77? Wow.
But like her lips are like 25. Her cheekbones are 10. Her butt is 7.
Did you see Dolly Parton?
Ron!
In the cowboy outfit singing?
That was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Give her. She was. She had to hold herself up a little
older?
bit, but
Who's older, Dolly or Cher?
I think they're about the same,
right? Yeah.
But Dolly had like a skin suit on. She wasn't really showing flesh in that Dallas Cowboys
people were going
cheerleader.
wild. People were going wild.
You know what? Why am I? She was
Honestly, like,
good for Dolly.
I don't want to start
Yeah.
problems, but like, I wouldn't discriminate. I don't age discriminate. If you understand what
That's
I'm
fair.
saying,
That's good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
understand what you're
I would absolutely
Yeah.
go for it.
I mean,
You would go for the Dolly?
Cher.
There was, I think there was a meme going viral about that. How there was a lot of people saying that they would go for the Dolly after watching the Cowboys performance.
And then people are like, that's disgusting. No, she's all right, I guess, right?
You ever see Dolly Parton when she was young? Stunning.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I ended up Googling older photos after watching that performance.
Yeah, because you're younger.
Yeah, so I was like, because I've always heard the name and I've always known, but so let me check that out.
I mean, her hairstyle doesn't like hold up, but her natural beauty is all right, man.
For sure.
And her bosom made her famous.
Yeah, I wonder when she reinflated them. What year she reinflated those? Because so this is my friend Dan, all day NYC on TikTok. I like that you're now like doing commentary about stuff happening in New York as well, because we had the whole how many stories was that building?
7 stories.
7-story building. The whole side came down.
Oh,
no one got killed.
How crazy is that?
No one got killed. They must have felt like
downstairs
and a bodega downstairs. Downstairs, they must have felt like
that
it was happening.
At 4
and
o'clock.
4 o'clock
Yesterday.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, so if people were home sleeping, it would have been a whole different story.
People were probably at work.
They said
the whole side of the it was the corner of the building,
corner,
right?
Like you could see people's living room.
Well,
right.
you could see beds, and they said directly below was a 24-hour bodega, neighborhood bodega, and they said there were hundreds of people loitering there. You know how it is in the afternoon.
Oh
You
yeah.
hang out,
But they all got out of the way. No one got killed.
They felt it and they just ran.
No, they said. Did you see? They had with the sparks.
Right.
They're cutting all the metal rebar.
Well, they were looking, but they said they didn't find anybody.
They said there were reports of people underneath the rubble.
Really?
Oh, really?
How can there not be? They said there were
That's what
hundreds
I
of people.
thought, but I kept hearing that there wasn't, so I don't know now.
Wow.
It was the videos are crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's one video.
Well, that's what I was going to talk.
Yeah, go for it.
That's why I wanted you on today because Dan, All Day NYC on TikTok, he picked up on the fact that there was some kind of like camera, street camera. Everyone has street cameras. When you walk around New York, you're on camera way more than you're not.
Going back to the Chinese. They're watching.
Yeah, they're watching us.
They're watching us right now.
So there's a guy walking down the sidewalk, and in the background is the building collapsing. And for a split second, I love that you picked up on this because then I saw a news report. And I'm not going to lie, I tweeted because of what I saw your video, and then I saw the official video from a news station, and they're not talking about the guy. I'm like, what about the guy? So basically, there's a guy. He looks like a tough New Yorker. He's just walking down the sidewalk, and also a whole building collapses behind him. He goes, oh, shit, for like literally a half a second, and then goes back into a trot. Like it was no big deal.
Somebody said in the comments that he never took his hand out of his pockets, and I watched it and he didn't. So he was walking like this, ran for like 5 seconds, and then was just like, all right.
That's the ultimate
I got to go to work or whatever. Literally the ultimate New Yorker.
What do you look like?
That was wild.
Let me see if I can find it on yours real fast.
Yeah.
Here it is. That's not the best.
You can kind of see him. There he is in the circle.
But he does a quick trot. Yeah, he does a quick trot, and then he starts walking again. Like,
incredible!
Just another day in New York.
I would think, I don't know, maybe me if I start to run, I'm going to keep running. Right? Like I wouldn't just be like, all right, no, it fell already.
Or I would probably go back. I would 100% go back.
Yeah, you go back.
That guy. I don't care if the video cut off. That guy did not go back. He was determined to keep going about his day.
He was going to pick up his chopped cheese.
He had a place to go.
SantaCon and Halloween, in my opinion, is excuses for women just to dress slutty.
Oh,
am I right? A little bit?
Oh, damn, bro. You're breaking it down today.
Am I right?
I mean, there was definitely some wild outfits.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Listen, say what you want. I know it's not sanitary. I know it's against the law, but if you see a hot girl in an elf costume squatting down and you hear and you hear it bouncing off the sidewalk, that's hot.
Here comes
it's hot. You hear like because that's the sound it makes when it comes out of the vagina.
Did you ever have a girlfriend?
I did.
You're such a romantic.
I did.
Wait, have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yes.
Well, tell it.
I swear to God, I feel like just turning into the 40-year-old virgin where he's like, so you ever had sex? Well, I did her. I touched the boobie.
Well, we know about that from last week.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you always tell the crazy stories.
No,
were you with a girl? How long? How did it end?
I lived with a nympho for 5 years in college. Yeah, she was a straight-up nympho. Her name was Mana Friedman. Her parents, she was from Paradise Valley, which is a
kind of a nympho name.
Yeah, Mana Friedman.
And a nympho town.
Super hot.
What movie plot is this? Is this the Truman Show?
So
what are you talking
I was
about,
president of Hillel at Northeast University, and she was going to an all-women's school. She's from Paradise Valley, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix. Her next door. This is how rich they were. This is true. Her next door neighbor, Alice Cooper. Literally,
the Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper is our fucking next door neighbor. Wow. And then there was a compound, the gaskets, like literally a fucking compound with a wall. I'm like, what do you, the guy who invented the gasket, his name was Gasket. There was a compound. Wow. And then the Tridents, like Trident come. Very rich.
She lived next to the gaskets and the
Tridents and Alice Cooper. When I broke up with her, my mother fucking screamed at me. Ronnie, how fucking stupid are you? She could have set you for life, but I didn't love her. God damn it, who gives a shit about life? You're married and you're divorced. God damn it, Ronnie, how stupid can you be? That's my lesbian mother. That's a true story. Mana Friedman.
Wow.
Oh, she was
gaskets.
Honestly, the gaskets and the
gaskets and the Tridents. Look it up. This is it's called Paradise Valley. Right. It's a suburb of Phoenix. Right. And from her from her backyard. They
sounds
had
like a scene from like Revenge of the Nerds or something.
Yeah, you could.
Why did it end?
Because she was crazy, and
the crazy ones are the fun
Was,
ones, Ron.
so
especially when you're young.
Because of me, I got her sober. Like she was a binge drinker, and when she would binge drink, she would just have sex with everybody.
So you definitely didn't want her to go to SantaCon, right?
Like this is a true story. Like sometimes I'd come home and she'd be like walking funny, and then like
keep it, please, Ron.
The details.
You don't need the details.
I understand.
You know how to,
I'll use analogies. So she'd be walking funny. And I'm like, and she'd give herself like 30 multiple like hellos. I'm Sarah. Like, yeah, that was my girlfriend.
Wow.
So you had to break up with her because she walked funny, and you knew.
No, I mean, after,
and you knew she wasn't walking funny because of you. I get it.
Come on,
because you're Jewish. See how we bring it all around.
It seems like 5 years in a relationship, you either know if it's going to work or not. You know what I mean? It's that 5 year mark.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. I knew I fell out of love with her. I fell out of love with her, but
I knew
beautiful girl. And
I had an ex, made out with her in a car, and knew the chemistry wasn't right. And I broke up with her 10 years later. True story. Cheers. Cheers to my fellow enablers out there.
This was the first time I ever experienced like real wealth. Like they would eat lunch at the country club.
Oh damn.
She had an unlimited one of those metal Amex cards.
Oh damn.
Like if we were tired in Boston, instead of like taking the tea back to her place, which would take maybe 25 minutes, she like, fuck it, let's just go stay. Like if we were like near the Four Seasons, let's just stay at the Four Seasons. Like real
You
wealth.
were living the life.
Real wealth.
I think your mom was right.
My mother was so upset with me.
I think your mom's right on that.
Ronnie, how fucking stupid are you? Who gives a fuck about love, Ronnie? You fucking marry, you divorce her, you take the money and run. You fucking stupid. That's how my mother talks.
I think she's right because she was.
Do you think she's right now? Now that in retrospect,
in retrospect, I do it.
I'll say she's right.
I'm fucking broke.
She's right because if she's walking funny because she might be with other people, then it would give you the indication that you can do whatever the hell you want, and then you're with a girl that has stupid money.
She was walking like that,
and then you wouldn't be sharing a room with a gay guy.
You know, maybe I should have listened to mommy, but how stupid are you, Ronnie? What the fuck?
We get it.
Who gives a fuck about love?
We get it, Ron. Oh, my
Mommy
God.
dearest.
Mommy dearest. Wow, it's not going to get better than that, Ron. I'm sorry that happened to you.
And here we go, baby.
Oh, my God. Your people are walking by.
It. Fuck yeah, look at that.
Wait, are they allowed to have a boombox like that, Ronnie?
Dude, I don't know. They look like ZZ Top.
For real, what was that?
I don't know what that's like.
Some hard.
Oh, no, that's the Messiah.
What do you mean the Messiah?
It says Mashiach.
That's what that says?
Yeah, it says, so there's a crown and it says Mashiach. That word in Hebrew says Mashiach.
Is that bad or good?
Mashiach means the Messiah.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, that's good.
It's like the mitzvah tank, right? The mitzvah
tank. Something like that. Yeah. So they're walking around playing music with the crown saying Mashiach.
Right.
Because we want the Messiah.
Okay. Well,
we're waiting for the Messiah. I think the Christians are waiting for the Messiah too.
I don't know if they get the stop sign stickers.
Yeah.
With the Messiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all over the place.
Now I understand that. I've seen that sticker. They're not going to find the Messiah in Domino's, though.
They're going the wrong way.
They just went into a Domino's. They're not going to find the Messiah
they're going into the tunnels.
You never know.
They're going to the tunnels where you were to look for the people.